Hey, hey. Does my mic work when I play a game?
Took so long.
Does my mic work when I play a game?
Yeah.
Oh, I can hear myself. Yeah. Turned on my YouTube volume.
I thought that you were going live on Instagram. I didn't. That's why didn't want to join you.
No,
I
I'm
didn't know
gonna
you were
try.
going live on YouTube. What?
No, I'm gonna try building a coaster, even though I suck at this.
I would totally go live with you on Instagram, but then there's my friends who start trolling.
Oh yeah. Why am I hearing an echo?
I have no clue. I saw Jumanji today.
Oh, I think I can. You have your YouTube plugged in. That's why.
My what?
Oh, it's me. Oh my god. I have my headphones on, and my other YouTube was still linked up.
We should have a Canada's Wonderland fan Planet Coaster fan theme park.
Imagine.
Pardon?
Oh yeah, because you can like edit.
Yeah, people can add like their own touch.
Plagio, it's Canada's Wonderland fan on Instagram. I'm surprised you don't
Hasn't
follow
this
it.
guy doesn't Bellagio? Yeah, doesn't Bellagio on most of our things?
I thought so.
Oh, here's a new one. Adam Pace. I'm so freaking invested in this project.
I think everyone is at this point. I think it's gonna be a basic dive coaster, nothing special, but it's gonna be themed.
Totally think so too. Oh, I didn't turn my camera off. I'll turn my no cameras today.
I'm like, I don't even know where to start.
What are you trying to build?
The Ziz.
Oh, didn't you just build one over on the other side?
What do you mean?
Didn't you build? What's that over there then? What's the other dive coaster?
Oh no, that's Vortex.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That's a very detailed vortex. It has the transfer track and stuff.
Oh my god. I don't even know where to start. See, I think I should have just built it with Vortex. Oh wait, I can still hear myself. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Oh, why is I'm echoing? Um. Okay. I'm gonna start because everyone's like waiting for something.
So did you go by the park today?
I did. I forgot it's family day, so no one was there.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Coaster Closet saying transfer track. I think we've pretty much turned that into a joke on this.
Oh, how do you change the freaking height? Oh, it is in Canadian. My mistake.
Do you know how many times I've DM'd the developer of this game?
I'm so used to American settings that I'm like actually lost. Okay, I'm trying to paste this out. Oh, everyone can hear the echo. How do we fix that?
Go into your Google Chrome. Because it's definitely not me.
It's never echoed before.
Maybe it's my tablet. Should I try switching over to my phone or to my computer?
Yeah, try doing what you normally do.
Okay, give me 1 sec. I'm gonna need you to call me again, but I need to open Gmail, so give me 1 minute.
Okay. I've opened the matrix. We're trying to fix the echo now. It normally doesn't do this.
Okay, so I'm gonna hang up and try calling me again.
Okay. Is it echoing now that he's gone? So it was him. It's not echoing anymore. No, I think it was because he's on an iPad because it's not echoing anymore now. Right? I'm not echoing anymore. Someone confirm? I think it was because he was on an iPad and he had 2 apps open. Wales. Out of everything in that podcast, you took Wales? Has anyone written Steven yet? Okay, I think you should be able to join without me inviting again. Sweet, no echo. Hold on 1 sec while I do a quick research. That's good. Stephen the whale. 60 meters is 200 feet. How did you know that's what I was researching? I'm slightly embarrassed. Hold on, I'm trying to find a good place for my phone so I can respond to your guys' comments right away. Ah, right, there we go. Steve won't answer my text. Sounds like every relationship I'm in. Perfect. Okay, so I have a feeling what I'm trying to build today is not going to actually end up being the layout, but there's a new footer in the center of Timberwolf Falls, and I'm wondering if that's the first drop, and the tunnel is actually the second drop, if you know what I mean. I'm wondering if it drops down in the center of Vortex. Are you calling? Oh. Oh, you're so needy, Matthew.
Hello? Hello?
Hey.
Do you hear me?
Yeah, and no echo either.
Okay. So it was obviously my tablet.
Yeah, the minute you left, it went away.
Okay.
It's probably because it was running the YouTube in the background, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what? As much as I...
Sorry, what were you saying? You said that there was a new, you were talking about the station and a possible change?
Well, normally what I thought it was going to do is it would do, the station would be where I have it right now. And then you know how
Yeah,
dive coasters, the station's pretty high up, and then it'll do its little drop and then back up and then up the lift hill.
yeah.
Um,
You don't think there's going to be a turn?
I thought it would, like, the lift hill would head in this direction, turn, and then drop down and then dive loop over here. But now I'm starting to think, because of that new footer that's like right here in between Timberwolf Falls, if they actually just head straight up, drop down, almost like, this is a bad representation because I can't figure out the proper distances and all that. But I wonder if the lift hill will head up kind of like over Timberwolf Falls, dive down in between the lift and the drop, because that would be pretty scenic. And then come up and do like a corkscrew or loop, and then into the second drop here. I have no idea. It's so confusing now because of that new footer.
Hmm.
That's what's throwing me off. Normally, what I would be doing right now is building a lift hill kind of like diagonal this way over Vortex
You're right.
and drop. Because the tunnel's here. That we know for sure. But I'm wondering if the tunnel's for the second. But now I'm like, how am I going to get this dive coaster over here? So now I'm like second guessing myself now.
Do you have no limits?
I hate no limits. It's too complicated for me.
I was gonna say if you don't want to buy it, I have it for free and I can give it over to you.
No, I have no limits. I bought it like forever ago. I even find Planet Coaster somewhat complicated.
Well, did you play any of the old Tycoon games?
Yeah, all of them. I remember like Roller Coaster Tycoon when they gave it out in a I paused my YouTube, but are the comments still coming in on time? I think so. Can I have no limits?
Pardon? What did he say?
Can I have no limits too?
Um, First of all, I could kind of tell you where to get it, but we're not gonna put it in the description because we don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah, it could be anything. I don't know. It's difficult because I'm trying to think. Like, there's so many supports under Timberwolf Falls. So I'm like, how does the coaster? It must be after the first dive. Because the support that I'm talking about is like right here, and it's like right on the ground. Sorry, the footer.
I found something very interesting out.
What?
Um, so you know how you were telling me the station always goes first
Yeah,
when they're building it? Well, I was watching a construction video of Valraven. The first thing that went in was the bottom of the drop, the base of it.
yeah. So with dive coasters, I know what video you're talking about too. They still pour the footers for the station and everything first.
Right, but
Even
the
even
first
watching
track
it,
they put in is the bottom of the lift hill all the
yeah,
time.
because it's a support. The new dive
Right.
coasters, like, see how many supports are on this dive coaster right now? That's not the case anymore.
Oh,
The
really?
drop is a support, and the lift hill is a support itself, and then they have obviously a couple of supports.
Right.
I can teach you some Planet Coaster stuff to improve. The shade. I want a dive loop, but it's not giving me. Oh, is that one?
They should honestly let B&M should let them use the name on these. Like, how cool would that be if they had the license to actually use the manufacturer name?
Is that all right?
Do you think that the B&M track in this game is like point on, or do you think there's some slight differences?
I think it's pretty spot on for what they did. The brake run track. Yeah, that's what I thought. Because I watched all the videos to try and see what they did do the brake run in station first, but in terms of the entire coaster layout, you can't build like the lift hill and the drop are a support together, so you need to build the base up. I actually I'm actually starting to like my layout. because of that footer we saw. I think I actually, because look, then it'll head over. It'll probably do like an airtime hill,
That would be cool.
and then head up into the second drop. It'll turn and drop. Oh my god, I think I'm onto something.
So you don't think it's gonna dive right into it, do you?
I think it's going to dive right into the tunnel, but all dive coasters, well, most dive coasters have to. I'm waiting on someone filmed footage for me at the plant, but they've disappeared off the face of the earth. Who needs a magic when you have this? Someone sent me a message. Mavic, when you have this. Oh, I'm interested in that message now. I want to see it.
Uh,
What?
Hold on a second. Eastern Thrills wants me to DM him. All right, Eastern Thrills. What's your Instagram page? I'll make sure to DM you later today.
I think it's actually Eastern Thrills too. He follows me as well.
Okay.
You missed Steven, and Steven came by for a quick second. You
No
shouldn't have
way.
left.
No way.
Oh my
The
god.
Jewel of the Jewel, I think that's his name.
Yeah.
You think the airtime hill is going to be that big?
I don't even know. I have no idea what this layout's gonna be. I'm also new to Planet Coaster. Oh, I don't know if I should turn. That's too close. Because the drop's got to take place like here. So yeah, never mind. Yeah, some guy like messaged me. He has footage. I saw the pictures already, so I know he has it.
Yeah.
It's all of our because what B&M does is they put track outside to rust a bit before painting it. Like they'll
Yeah.
let it rust because it actually prolongs the life of it. And
Right.
so there's a bunch of our track and it's all numbered. And I asked him if he had it because I originally just asked for the pictures,
Yeah.
and he was like, "You want it? Well, I'll take it for sure." He's like, "Oh, okay, I'll send it over in a couple hours," but he's like disappeared.
So wait, are you sure it's ours that's rusting?
Yeah, because you can. Some of it looks like wing. I think it's a mix because some of it's small and some of it's like you can tell it's a dive coaster.
Is B&M producing any hyper coasters this year?
No, not that I know of. Yeah, I agree. It's more of a top hat, but whatever.
You know, I can really see them making like a lot of walking room in the vortex area with some fencing off.
They won't do it over the lake. No, too picturesque. Ugh.
You should somehow get the Wonder Mountain in this.
Why? This coaster isn't going to go anywhere near Wonder Mountain. There's too much steel on that mountain already that they don't want to ruin it. Oh, apparently they're building 2 hypers in China.
Oh, are they? They are building 2 in China. Oh, Mr. Herpes. What do you guys think it's going to be called? I think it's going to be Ziz.
Yeah, it's going to be Ziz.
But why would it be Ziz if it's going to have an intense Canadian theming? Brendan?
Well, we don't know if it's going to have intense Canadian theming. Remember, we went off of it based off of timber kits.
Right.
I don't know. I do think because I don't know, we got that message from them, right? And I think that further proves
Who
that it
came
is
up
them.
with the theories? Was that somebody on the CW Mania handles?
No, it was everyone because of what the coaster's called.
So do you think they're gonna
Sorry,
pretty
what the
much
other.
just say that they're just gonna when they make the announcements they're gonna say it was fan named?
What?
Do
Sorry,
you
I'm so
think
distracted.
do you think that when they announce the ride, do you think that they're gonna announce that it was fan named, like it was named by the fans?
No.
That would be funny. How heavy will the ride be themed? I think it's going to be themed pretty heavily, whether it's Ziz or not.
God damn it. Do you see what I'm struggling here with?
Yeah.
I needed to go up softer almost.
Behemoth, Leviathan, and Ziz. Yep.
Yeah, it's Hebrew.
I'm Jewish, I would know.
Still not gonna work. Huh. Okay, I think I see what I need to do. Like, do you get what I'm saying now, though? I think, like...
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Are you going to make any brake runs? Or are you going to make like any block breaks or whatever?
Yeah, that's why I'm struggling here.
You can make splashdowns, right?
Yes. I personally don't know how. I think that needs to be arched more, but I'll do that after.
Oh, that's really cool. I found something really interesting.
What?
So I found this add-on for Google Hangouts for the next podcast where it generates us a phone number and people can actually call into the show and give us their opinions.
Oh, that's what yeah, that's what other people do.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be back in a sec.
It's Brendan underscore Cross, like Brendon, the Irish way, and then Cross underscore CROSS. So it's not exactly like the tunnel entrance would actually be over here, but hold on. Actually, is there a way for me to fix this? This is Planet Coaster. It's actually a really good platform. I love it. It's like Roller Coaster Tycoon on steroids.
It's better than Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Yeah.
You played all those games, right?
Oh yeah.
So you know that all the Roller Coaster Tycoon developers went over to this company. Did you know that?
Them.
What?
Yeah, most of them left Roller Coaster Tycoon to move over to Planet Coaster.
All right, should I install this add-on?
Sure, we don't need it right now though, but I know the tunnel isn't going to be very deep now either. Actually, someone. Any opinions on the? It's for somewhere in Toverland. Be it Tannum. According to legend, Leviathan originally had a mate, Tannum. Are you building something? It sounds like you are.
Pardon?
Are you playing a game?
No.
Uh-oh, something happened here. Oh, is it going to go through that stupid support beam? Because Planet Coaster doesn't, like, automatically... Oh, that's going to... Oh, yes, thank God.
You know, I've always wanted to make those insane like escape like scenery parks.
Really?
Yeah, the ones that look really nice, but I just don't have the creativity to do it.
Oh, I don't know if I'll be able to place a loop here. I might have to custom make it. Oh, I might be giving you the wrong username. Oh, wait. I could probably check right now. I forgot about that. Yeah. BRENDON_CROSS.
Oh, does he want to play with you? Brendan?
I wonder what the element would be then. Because, yeah, it's definitely not going to go back under Vortex.
I don't know. Maybe it's like a corkscrew over the helix of thing of vortex. Is that possible?
Helix over what? It
No,
won't be a
no.
helix.
No, not a helix. Like sort of like a corkscrew type element over the helix of vortex.
Um, what's the coaster's name? Ziz.
Oh, not a corkscrew. What am I saying? You can't put a corkscrew.
I was just like, I'll just leave that one. Trying to find a good element here.
Well, realistically, could they put a corkscrew? No way.
No, not coming out of a tunnel.
No, I'm just talking on a dive coaster in general. They could, right?
Oh yeah, Valraven has a corkscrew.
Does it? Oh, it's a
Yeah,
wide one.
apparently I don't exist.
Maybe because your profile isn't public.
Well, that's true. Well, you know what? Maybe this
Does he
one.
want to play with you?
I don't know.
You know what this game really needs?
What?
A manufacturer mode where you get put into a random park like every single time you go in and play, and you have to build a coaster according to what they want.
Wait, what's your name? My name's Brendan.
That would be cool.
Am I just gonna build a giant corkscrew?
Yes,
I
that
couldn't
would
figure
look
it
cool
out.
though.
Oh crap.
How cool would that look on the actual thing?
Oh, hold on. Is that gonna be too much stress though? Oh yeah. I'm gonna make this corkscrew like a miniature sub or a weird version of something. Oh, that's as big as it'll go. I don't exist, guys.
Um, what are you trying to do?
Fit anything at this point because I suck at custom building. So I'm just like, I'm just gonna use their feature.
You know what we should do? Oh my god, I have the best idea, Brendan. I have the best idea.
What?
On the show next Sunday or this
Uh-huh.
upcoming Sunday, we should have a challenge. There should be a challenge for all the podcast listeners to give us their best recreation of the new roller coaster, and we'll feature the best one that we see on the next following podcast.
Yeah, we can do that.
That would be fun.
What's your username on Steam? Watch it like have my like credit card information.
What other games do you play on here?
A mix. That's so weird.
My Ziz concept is already on YouTube. Well, you can submit it to us. We'll have more details about that on the next podcast, right,
Yeah. I've
Brendan?
seen it. Yeah, I've seen his. I'll figure it out later, guys.
Are we gonna do any sort of giveaway? At some point?
Depending. We don't really have. Huh. No, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work either.
Are you going to Wonderland sneak preview night?
Yeah, I'm trying to organize an event. Oh, something just happened. I'm like glitched.
If I can do certain things for that certain day, I think I should be able to come.
You're going to be working for sure. Those are the highest season pass sales nights.
I don't think you were supposed to say that. I thought I wasn't supposed to say I worked there.
We're not talking about anything.
No, for sure. And the rabbis.
Oh, the Royal Bank Day. I've always wanted to go to a bank day.
What is that?
Before season pass holders night, the park's only open for like RBC employees.
Yeah. I might actually be able to get you into that.
No. It's literally only for RBC. I
No,
think the
no, no,
media.
no, no,
There's
no,
a
no.
media
I know,
day.
I know somebody who works for RBC.
There's a media day. I think. Oh wait, maybe there isn't this year. I don't know. Whoa, 3D. Okay. That's gonna be way too much stress on the. I did warn everyone I wasn't good at this game, right? I should probably be testing this to see if it even works.
Yeah, you probably should.
Sometimes you build like. Oh, that's so ugly. That's bothering me. Interesting. Oh, the lift hill's gonna be so slow.
You can speed it up. You have to no. You have to go on the track. You have to go.
Triggers me right now. Dive coasters are really fast when I remember. Like the lift. There's you, Matthew.
Pardon?
The girl right there.
What does
I
she
made
do?
it like 215 feet, I think, something like that.
There's no way they actually go that fast.
What, the lifts?
Yeah.
Have you never been on a dive coaster?
Never, man.
They have the fastest lift hills on any coaster I've been on. So like we're in between Timberwolf Falls right now, the lift and the drop. Oh my god, it's not gonna make it. Oh my god. There's no way this coaster's gonna make it through its run. Oh yay.
God damn it. Did you just go flying off?
Yeah. This girl's like, it's okay, it works. Let's send more. Yeah, Valraven's lift hill is like super fast. You know, I could actually see this layout.
Really?
Not like this exact layout, but I think I might be onto something with the drop being in between Timberwolf Falls. I don't know. We'll have to see. It would be so ugly if the drop headed over Vortex, if you think about it.
Sorry about that.
Side chick Colin.
What?
I've got to figure out how to wrap this up. Dive coasters are so boring on this half of the ride, so I have to figure out how to make it boring.
Yeah, to make it realistic.
Yeah, like super realistic and
To
boring.
make a freaking long ass break run like
Leviathan.
yeah.
If I were Cedar Fair, what would I do here? Actually, you know what? I almost wanna. Helix. Yeah, but it can't finish yet. Because I know it heads right here. I think it does a corkscrew and probably heads back. That's what I want to do. That's not what I want. Whoa, that's so long. HQ is live. Oh my god.
I'm thinking about playing. Should I play?
Go for it. Yeah, I'm gonna custom build something here. So I have to remember it's already lost speed a lot, hasn't it? Yeah, it has. Can't have it go too high. It's like this is steepest into the most
There's no
non-steepest.
way that's realistic.
I'm trying to do a banked turn. I don't know how to do that on this thing.
So which ride do you know which ride you'll be working on, Matthew? I'm not going to be working at a ride. I'm going to be working at missions. Next year is going to be ride. So if you guys want to come and visit me at missions, I'll be probably working the front gate.
Oh, I see what I did wrong. There, that's a little more realistic. I think that's exactly what's gonna happen. I'm joking.
Uh, Make a break around that takes up the whole length of Skyrider's plot and land LOL.
Because remember, there's so many footers right here, like right, like near the tunnel. But yeah, it's definitely gonna head towards the point. It's gonna do that for sure. Oh, they had a banked turn I could have used. 500-foot drop. Oh yeah.
This is looking like a good coaster. I think you should make a 500-foot drop. That's what No H Gaming says.
How do I make that more smooth? I don't like how it does that.
G-force test where everyone blacks out.
Oh yeah. I'm almost there. I'm just like literally like this part's so tacky. Like it's right here that I hate. Oh yeah, okay, so West Bank.
When are you gonna wrap this thing up? Finish the coaster already.
Trying. Oh, it's almost done. Okay, that's what I wanted. Oh my god, now I'm into another problem. Okay. Okay, there we go. I love how like it's pixie dust when the ride like blows up. You know what? Just screw with Cedar Point. I'm going to give us 4 inversions. Oh my god. Okay. Do I think this will be the case? No, but I need to get closer to the station. No. So far away from the station. Yay. Okay. Save us.
Oh yes, here we go.
Yeah, that's definitely Cannon's Wonderland's view. That was a near miss, not a complete. Oh my god, this is such a horrible ending.
It's pretty good.
And then I obviously had to add in the world's longest brake run.
It's so funny.
And it's also going to be the slowest brake run because I haven't upgraded the speed. We don't need to watch the brake run. Wait. The cinematic's the one that follows, right? We're not going to sit on. Okay, yeah. It's definitely a Cedar Fair park. It's got all the seagulls everywhere. I probably should have changed the track color to brown. Is it lagging? Mine's not
Yeah,
lagging.
it's lagging a little bit.
Oh, it must be. Oh, that was lag. Yeah. And then that's pretty much it. How do you change colors? I wonder what color they'll go with for the trains.
I think they're gonna go with like, what does Valraven have? Like a blue, right?
Yeah, actually, yeah, you're right. It probably will be a blue. Oh, that is so ugly. I'm not impressed. I don't like this part right here. I should have just like connected it to the corkscrew.
Maybe it'll be like a green.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess like blue, green, purple, red. One of those four.
Okay, I don't
Could
think a
be
purple would go well with that, but whatever.
like a dark purple. But yeah, purple wouldn't go with brown, you're
Do
right.
you think it's actually gonna be a dive coaster?
Do I actually think it's gonna be a dive coaster?
Yeah. Like, do you think it's gonna be a dive coaster?
Yeah, it's at this point there's nothing, there's no third rail for it to be a 4D coaster. There's nothing to symbolize that. The
Why would
spine
it?
the spine is like triple the size of a wing coaster.
Right.
And we were supposed to get a dive coaster in 2016, so again, rumor. So yeah, I think it's that 1 footer, like right here in Timberwolf Falls, that's now making me think it's going to do this. And it would be prettier than a giant lift hill over the lake, wouldn't it? It would.
Yeah.
Yeah, B&M's actually just going to redo Flight Deck, same layout and everything, but it'll be a B&M, but
That would be
just
cool
same
though.
thing.
Come on, that would be pretty cool.
Flight Deck's ride actually isn't a bad layout if you think about it. It's just poor design. Yeah, I don't even want to. Well, this is gonna post on YouTube anyways, but I wouldn't upload this. This part's too ugly for me. I don't enjoy it. I like enjoy everything. Like this part of the ride, love. Like up until the after the drop and the way out, but after the Immelin, after the second drop, it's just a horrible coaster. I need to figure out a better way to wrap it up. Honestly, I think a dive's a perfect fit for Wonderland if you put your feelings aside and think about it.
It is. It's a really good fit.
Yeah, the only dive coaster in Canada. The GP are gonna love it. Like they're gonna love it. Like if you watch people's reaction on Valraven, it's insane. I can definitely say that a bigger winged car would not fit through the tunnel. Like it's just wide enough now for like a dive coaster and wing, because they're obviously going for a near miss. It wouldn't fit a 3 o'clock cross or 4 across on either side. It couldn't. I mean, everyone's calling it a dive coaster now. It's just like it's a dive coaster.
It is a dive coaster.
It's a dive coaster. I mean, I will love. I'm not even gonna be mad if I'm wrong. I would love to be proven wrong.
Could you imagine? It's just you just see like
You know what I suck at? How do we? Where's that good material that's like? Where's like a nice? Here's a Canadian theming. Gingerbread houses. I don't think it'll be a sit-down coaster. I would love it to be a sit-down coaster. Kumba's amazing. I just burped into the headset. Sorry if anyone heard that. Space theming, that's what it's going to be. 100%. Do they not have any like good like timber? They don't. Oh. Oh my god. Yeah, I can't do that. Building things from like scratch.
Has that guy like sent you the footage yet?
I haven't checked because it's on my personal account that he messaged me.
Mm.
I know he has it. Like I have the pictures. I'll upload the pictures. Worst case scenario, I already have those. And he already said I can use them. But I wanted more footage because it's just like like the fact that it has a tunnel too. Like if so, I was thinking about it last night. If it was any other coaster, it wouldn't need to have a tunnel to amp it up. I think that they made a tunnel for this dive coaster to make it different from Valraven. If it was like a invert or a flying or a wing coaster, it wouldn't need to have a tunnel to amp up the ride, right? Why would they go through all that extra cost and work when it's already a big enough coaster? I think it's a dive coaster because they're spending so much extra money. Think about how much money it's costing them to build this tunnel. Like think about it. Most companies do like a trench and then build something over the trench. Like these people are digging a tunnel and a trench because half of the tunnel's on land underwater. Like think and so I found out what all that digging was up towards Vortex's station. Like they're redoing the entire sewage and water system in case of flooding. Like that's expensive, really expensive for a theme park like Canada's Wonderland. Like a small, well, it's not a small park, but like not like a Disney like Orlando park. Like they're spending a fortune on this coaster already, and we haven't even seen the theming.
I know, it's crazy.
And we know there's theming coming because in the permit it says that there will be landscaping along the edges of the banks of the river and all that. So I'm assuming that they're going to go with a very nature, like the color scheme and everything. I think it's going to be pretty like a lot of trees, like pine, Canadian pine, stuff like that. I'm picturing like when they did Harry Potter World at Universal. There's this one section that looks like Canada, like it looks like a Canadian mountain.
Oh
That's what
yeah, I
I'm
know what you're talking
picturing. Yeah, when you're on the bridge looking at Hogwarts, there's like this little river and then all these Canadian pine trees.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm picturing. I'm picturing like I know, actually at this point that's what I'm most excited for, Anthony, too. I'm like really excited to see the theming. Even if it's just trees and rock work, like to go along with the mountain and the river that's there. I'm so excited.
Do you think that this will be on people's top tens on coaster lists for the park or top five?
I think it's gonna be a top three. I think people I'm gonna upset a lot of people. I hate Leviathan. Behemoth in the park. If Behemoth was in the park, I would love Leviathan. With Behemoth in the park, I can't stand Leviathan. I picture you already. I told you this in the car.
Yeah.
Leviathan was like quickly design this coaster in like 2 to 3 days, and we'll build
Yeah.
it. Like I think that it is the laziest layout from B&M, and I don't even blame the park. I blame B&M. Well, actually, I blame both because the park approved it. But I think it's the biggest cut and paste coaster from like a big manufacturer like B&M. Like it reminds me of like a Vekoma SLC copy and paste. Like they literally did a drop, they did a banked turn, they did a little airtime hill, banked turn back towards the park, or yeah, another airtime hill.
Has B&M ever done a clone except for the Batman's, like a clone hyper coaster?
I'm sure there's a lot of coasters pretty close. Like B&M is getting to become that company that is kind of copy and paste, right? They're very good coasters, extremely reliable. They'll last a long time. They will work 100% sure. Like the minute the park opens, that ride will be open with the park. Sweet, I just got the footage.
Oh really?
Oh, I think he uploaded it to YouTube himself. Um, but they're boring. Like I wouldn't say boring, but they're like there's nothing unique about them anymore. Whereas RMC is this company that's like you build a coaster, you're gonna scare the general public if you have an RMC, like which is good. Like their coasters. Then again, yeah, I mean, like we look at the dive coasters and they get a lot of media attention too. But I'm viewing B&M as that company that isn't doing anything unique anymore.
Weren't they the first in the inverted coaster market?
Sorry?
Who built the first inverted coaster? Wasn't it B&M?
Yeah. Uh, I don't know that answer.
I think it was, and I think it was Raptor.
Fury's similar to Leviathan, but Fury kicks Leviathan's butt. Like Leviathan is the ugly stepchild amongst the two. Like it's the Cinderella of the two.
What ride?
Leviathan and Fury. Leviathan's Cinderella, and
Yeah,
Fury's like the rich stepchildren. For me, my favorite coaster is going to still be Behemoth. You won't be able to outdo that for me. The airtime hills on that coaster and the view, and it's such a gorgeous ride, and it's such a fun ride, especially in like fall. Like that thing hauls in fall. Um, I think this dive coaster, no matter its layout, no matter what it is, it's going to be my second favorite ride in the park for sure. Because I've been on Valraven, so I already know.
I'm looking forward to the dive coaster.
Yeah, I loved Valraven. People like a lot of people hate it. Like even like some of the people on CW Mania, they hated Valraven, but I thought Valraven was really forceful for a dive coaster. I've been on every dive coaster except for Shikra. So I've been on the one at Busch Gardens, Tampa, been on Valraven, and I loved both. I rode the one at like Tampa like back when I was like 16 though, so of course I would have loved it. I was new to the community, but Valraven I loved.
What was the first manufacturer you knew about when you started?
I haven't seen Celebrity Big Brother tonight yet, but I'm gonna watch it right away. Sorry, what did you ask me?
What was the first manufacturer you knew about when you started getting into this?
Intamin. Actually, odd story. I was dating someone, um, and I was into theme parks before this, but I didn't know about Cedar Point. I only knew about like Disney World, Universal Studios, and Wonderland.
Yeah,
And I was into theme parks because of my father. But I started dating someone, and they worked for Wonderland at the time.
yeah,
So Wonderland was doing like a trip for all the workers and employees. So I went down with them and their friends, and we got a cabin. I was like 18 at the time.
yeah.
I went to Cedar Point, and then it was intimate because it was Top Thrill Dragster that got me into like I was like, oh my god, I got to travel everywhere.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Fury's way better than Leviathan. I hate Leviathan. It's a great coaster for the general public, and the park did great in buying it. They were smart in buying it. It probably wasn't as expensive as it could have been. So from a business aspect, great choice. But on B&M side and the design, it's a waste. Like they have a beautiful hyper that does the trick. They didn't need a B&M Giga. They should have gone with an Intamin Giga and done a lot of turns and maneuvers that were like speed
Yeah,
oriented.
I'll be back in a sec.
Okay. Am I ready to ride Steve? I am so ready to ride Steve. I'm thinking about going registering for the Ace event. I hate Millennium Force. Oh my god, I'm gonna piss so many people off. I loved Millennium Force. It scared the crap out of me going up that lift hill. I remember when I was 18, my first time to the park, going up Millennium Force's lift hill scared me so much. But today, I hate Millennium Force. It's so rough. Like no one, like it shakes so much, and it just feels like I can feel it through my spine when I'm on the ride, and it's got no force to it anymore. It's just like it's fast, like it's really fast, but it's like it reminds me of Leviathan, very slow moving elements that are like easy transition, so it does nothing. I know. I think I'm the only one in the world that doesn't. Actually, I think Coaster Studios doesn't like Millennium Force that much either. Um, but yeah, I don't like hate it, but it doesn't do the trick for me anymore. It's really rough, and I go to Cedar Point like every year. Yeah, it frustrates me too. After they announced Fury 325, I was like, no, we could have had so much more. I'd even be happier if they just had one more like little bunny hill instead of that long break run. Just one small little like super airtime bunny hill. Doesn't even have to go ground. I'm getting a lot of angry faces from my Millennium Force comments. I'm gonna have to hire a security guard when I go to Cedar Point this year. I would prefer Millennium Force over Leviathan, yes. Yeah, for sure. That's how I describe it too. It's like Behemoth. It's got a great view. The lift hill is amazing. It's probably the best lift hill on any Giga. Um, but after that, it's just the rattle on that ride is so much. Like it's just like constant rattle through the whole ride. And I guess because I'm like a little older, like I'm not in my 30s, but I'm in my 20s. I just feel it in my spine and my back. I rode Millennium Force last year drunk, and I agree. Actually, I enjoyed it so much more drunk. Actually, my entire Val Raven when you're drunk too was insane. I remember actually being terrified on that ride when I was drunk. Yeah, and that's the thing, right? Everyone in the coaster community is going to have different opinions. But you have like Carol. You live in Georgia. You're close to Carowinds, and Carowinds is going to become like the new Cedar Point eventually. Carowinds is going to be spoiled, rotten over the next like 10 years. Yeah, Cedar Point drunk is the best trip you can possibly do. Like I always stay on property, right on the beach. It's amazing. Yeah, Valerie, like that's why I'm telling people to just calm down, just calm down. This dive coaster at Wonderland is going to be amazing. If it's anything like Val Raven, it's going to be fun. It's going to be amazing. I think people are disappointed because Val Raven now, right? If Val Raven wasn't put at Cedar Point, everyone would be so excited for a dive coaster at Wonderland.
Hey, I'm back.
Hey, I'll make sure.
Sorry.
I know. I'm like, I shouldn't be promoting drinking at the park. I have some like younger people in here.
um, so are we gonna make like a Canada's Wonderland fan theme park in Planet Coaster?
I guess, yeah. I'm getting a lot of messages. I got the footage. I just have to figure out how to upload it. I'm excited for the footage because I want to start seeing these inversion track pieces. I want to start seeing if there's anything unique, right?
Yeah,
All
for
we have
sure.
right now is the bottom of the drop.
So wait, would those pieces of track be out there already? The inversion pieces?
It looks like they're just building two pieces at a time.
Right.
I went last night at 10 p.m. because I did my calculations. I was like, oh, it'll probably be at the park around 10. Did a couple laps around the park, couldn't see it. I went today. The track isn't where they're storing the current track. I looked carefully. I was like, is there any new tarps? Is there any new things? It's not there. So I'm thinking it might be actually on site, like on the construction site. So I took my drone. I was like, maybe I'll be able to get up today. The rain kept getting pushed back and back and back. So I was like, the drone's not going up because any little bit of water can damage that thing.
Yeah, for sure. Do you think you should take us? How far is the steel plant from here?
I'm actually. It's so funny that you said that because I think I might actually head up there for a couple days because I got nothing to do.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I might go like because I dated someone in Michigan. We My
Oh
fiance
yeah,
and we just broke up. But so hotels there are really cheap. You can go for like $50 a night at some places, and they're not bad either.
really.
Yeah, so might go spend like a couple days, try and get some good footage because I know the track's there now.
Maybe go do look at some Cedar Point stuff.
You can't see Cedar Point like from, and Cedar Point like so far away.
I
Whereas
was gonna
like
say, but you're going to Cedar Point.
no, I don't think the plant isn't near Cedar Point from what I understand. Ohio and Michigan's like such like a vast.
So what are you gonna do? You're just gonna get a hotel up there, and you're just gonna go like back and forth every day.
Yeah, I might just go out for 2 days, try and get some footage myself because I just got that awesome camera.
All right,
I can zoom in 50 times, like 50 times zoom on this camera.
that's insane.
Yeah.
How much did it cost?
This one, it was like $750
Oh
after
wow.
tax. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I still got to buy an action cam for the live stream for summer.
Oh, like a GoPro?
Yeah, not. I don't know if I'll go with the GoPro. I think I might just go with a 4K like basic camera because they're all pretty much the same thing once they hit 4K, right?
Yeah, for sure. You better come through my gate every day.
I wish Wonderland had like a. I have a Nexus for the border. I wish you could just like have a separate entrance at Wonderland for like platinum. I would pay above a platinum pass to have like enter through Kingswood, so you don't have to wait in those massive lineups. They should have like
Yeah, for
a
me, I have that. I have that perk.
yeah. They should have a diamond pass.
I have that perk. I just have to go through security posts too.
Dave hasn't contacted me, but I'm gonna reach out to Dave shortly about something for season pass holders night because it looks like a lot of people want to meet.
I think you know what he's gonna tell you to do,
What?
Brendan. He's gonna link you over with group
No, because
event.
we're all gonna have season passes.
Oh right,
Yeah, group events are for like people that are coming as a group that don't have season passes.
right. So you're gonna try to see what you guys can organize,
Yeah,
and
because
I'll be involved with that too, right? Like I'll help out with that.
yes and no because you work for the park, right?
Right, right.
Yeah, I thought like it would be like maybe 10 people wanted to meet up, but I got like 47. I stopped counting too, but it got up to like 47 the last time I checked of people that wanted to meet up. So I was
Really.
like, that kind of justifies like a little small little thing. Maybe Dave can like give us like a little tour of like the new flat rides, and I know they won't be able to talk much about anything new for 2019 yet. So
That would be cool.
yeah, I think because I'm gonna throw a little shade here, and I don't mean to. I'm not trying to be like mean or anything, but CW Mania is kind of like it's kind of failed to keep up with like the hype, and it's not even that it failed. They just like they all have like really serious jobs. They're all like in their like adulthoods, like in their careers, so they're working like more than 40 hours a week. They don't have time to run like such a big thing, even though they're really good at doing what they do, like really good. But I just think there needs to be that extra little something else, and that's what I'm trying to create. If
So,
you know what I mean?
Brendan,
Yeah,
what I'm thinking I'll do is for that night, for that one night, I might take off work and join.
yeah. Let me figure it out first, right? Dave might be like, no, I don't got time for that, right? Like they're so busy with like planning for so many different things. But regardless, we're gonna. I want us all to meet up.
Yeah. And I'd be willing to take that day off. Or maybe take the evening off.
Season Bachelor's Night is only an evening. It's only 4 hours long.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's like 6 to 10 or something like that, or not even. It's like four to eight,
I'm
something
trying
like
to
that.
figure out because I'm looking at my contract right now and I'm trying to see if it goes through that date.
It does. You're gonna be working even before season pass holders night.
Right. I'm gonna be working at that RBC thing.
Yeah, and people start like when I buy my pass, like season pass processing is like 2 weeks before the park opens. You can
Oh
go between
yeah.
certain times.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah,
totally forgot about that. I'll probably be working that, eh?
yeah, because that's you want to do it during that time. For anyone on the feed, get your season pass processed before season pass holders night, because the lineup last year, because they did the bring a friend for $5 or something like that on season pass holders night. Season pass holders night is normally dead. Last year, Wonderland did this like crazy event where it's like bring a friend for $5 or something like that. I forgot it might have been like 20, between $5 and $20. Bring a friend, and the park was so busy on season pass holders night. So busy, the lineup was like 3 hours to get your pass.
Corey is saying I'm doing mine next week. I don't think they start processing next week, do they?
No, because you're not even trained.
Exactly. Like I'm unless they reach out to me for training this week, I don't think.
No, but
Yeah.
you can buy it on. So for anyone like me, I can just renew my pass and it's good to go.
You
So
know
that's
that
probably
you
what he
can
means.
process your pass online, right?
Yeah, that's what most people do now because you can take your picture right online.
Yeah.
Oh, there's an echo coming back.
Season holders preview night 6 to 10.
There's an echo.
I'm not in Canada. Okay. Okay. Do you think it's worth getting the diner plan with the season's pass? I think so.
Yeah, I always get the dining plan. It's the best thing ever. At Canada's Wonderland's dining plan is amazing. Cedar Point's dining plan is garbage. Like garbage. Like it's designed for 6-year-old kids that love macaroni and cheese and chicken tenders that are overcooked. I
Uh,
remember I
Corey, you
literally
can look through
I,
the app.
what?
I'm talking to Corey. What does it mean online? It means like, oh, sorry, never mind. Okay, go on.
Offline dining. Has anybody heard about anything about Super Loop at Success? The Super. Yeah, every park getting one, pretty
No,
much.
no, no. There's a new model.
Oh yeah, those the it's almost like 2 stations and 2 trains, but they're all attached.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I do, Corey. I renew my pass online.
So would our second home park be Cedar Point?
It would technically be Michigan's Adventure.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I've never been though. My home parks are Cedar Point, 'cause it's like a 6 hour drive. Me driving, it's like a 6 hour drive. And Wonderland is my park. I'm like 5-10 minutes away from the park. Yeah, I literally, Corey, I went to Cedar Point. I had the dining plan for the first year this year, and it's been phenomenal at Wonderland. But I went to Cedar Point this year, and I was there for a week and a half. And I was with my friends, and you can even ask them. I had a mental breakdown. I was in the buffet, and I started crying because I was so
No way.
malnourished by the end of like the week and a half, like so malnourished. And normally the buffet, it like at Wonderland, you can get like good food, like a salad or something like that. At Cedar Point, it was like garbage food, even in the buffet. So I just had like a mental breakdown, and I had to go buy vitamins because I was like feeling crap. I was also drinking every day, so that wasn't helping.
Yeah.
Uh,
So wait a second. I have a question. So were you able to use your dining pass from Canada's Wonderland at Cedar Point?
on a platinum pass, yes, if you buy the platinum dining.
And you had the platinum dining, right?
Yeah, because I go to all the parks in the like summer.
Right. I was possibly gonna come with you to Cedar Point, right?
Yeah,
We still have to see if that's gonna work. I'm not sure. Um, yeah.
I don't have any news about the action theater, but I'm paying attention to something happening on Whitewater Canyon right now. They're dismantling all the scenery, like the buildings right at the lift hill when you go back into the station. All the buildings are coming down.
Are they dismantling the actual station itself, the station
No,
building?
no, no. The station's still like hasn't been touched, but like the pump house that's like that pioneer theme and all that, it's been like dismantled.
Do you think that it's going to be SBNO or
No. That ride's really popular.
right?
I don't know yet. Like I'm thinking the possibility of a hotel there, but again, like I have no idea where this hotel is going at this point. I'm just going to act like I know what you're talking about. That's kind of like me some days. I'm just like, I think I know what I'm talking about, but in reality, I don't.
You
The
know what
hotel is
we
a classic example.
How cool would it be if we could somehow, some way get Dave on the podcast?
No, they would never. You have an obsession with Dave, eh?
Dave is honestly like I've always wanted to meet that guy.
He's around the park all the time. So if you like, I go every day. Like last year, I was there almost every day when construction signs started showing up.
Really,
He's out and about every day.
Really, what area does he chill in?
He walks around the entire park.
Really, how do you run into him? He's wearing a suit, right?
Yeah, he's always in his suit. He's got it. He always wears a light blue dress shirt too.
He wears the sunglasses.
Yeah.
What could he possibly be doing walking around the park? I don't get it.
Like I should at least have this going.
Have you ever seen Norm? That's my question.
No, I've never seen Norm. Never. I've seen Norm. I've seen him at like the Does it play sound of the coaster?
No.
Okay, good. I was like, that would be annoying.
Yeah, sorry, what were you saying?
I've only seen Norm at like I did the first ride auction for both Behemoth and Leviathan for charity. I've seen him there.
Like you don't see him.
Dave is Dave Phillips. He's the VP of marketing and something for Wonderland. Once I saw Norm at Backlot Cafe. I'm not even gonna comment.
Really? There's no way. You know what I love is
I think
that
the dive coaster is the product of Norm, from what I've understand and have heard.
what?
Rumors is that Norm's wanted a dive coaster at Wonderland for a while.
How long has Norm been running the park?
Forever, I think. Like for a long time.
Really?
Oh, that's a good shot. Oh my god. I think I'm on onto something with the lift hill.
Norm is a douche according to Corey.
No, he's saying Dave from his park, his home park, is a douche.
Oh.
Norm is like the president of Canada's Wonderland. He's like an older guy, if I can say it politely, and not get banned from Wonderland.
Yeah.
He's got to retire soon for sure.
When you were working at Wonderland, did they show you a message from the executives?
I can hardly remember. I know when I was trained at Wonderland, we were trained how to put out fires even.
No. I'm talking about the orientation when they showed you the videos.
I can't remember. I can't.
Because they showed us a message from Norm, like a video message.
I was 16 when I worked at the park. I was like a little kid. And I remember that they used to try and get me to skip school. It was horrible.
Really?
Yeah. Not the park. The park didn't try.
You were also bossing around 40-year-old woman.
Yeah, I think it was like right near the end of me being 16 when they promoted me to a supervisor, which is like so illegal nowadays.
That's so funny though. What was minimum wage back then?
Oh my god. I think I was making like 9 something as like a student, or even 8 something. They paid a student wage at Wonderland. Do they do that for you guys too?
Yeah, we're getting paid 13, 15.
13. Oh, okay, so they're doing the student wage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if they ever tell me to skip school, I can easily pull out my contract on them.
No, they won't. They won't. And especially nowadays, they won't. And Wonderland never told me to skip school. It was my boss. My
Oh, really?
supervisor, yeah.
What school did you go to?
Me?
Yeah.
High school, I went to a couple. I went to Aurora High,
Oh
Cyril and
shit,
Mulak.
I've been to Aurora High.
Yeah, I went to Aurora High and Cyril and Mulak.
Okay.
Minimum age is 16, I believe, to work at Wonderland.
At Wonderland, yeah, 16.
It used to be
No, it's
like 14.
50. No, it's 15.
I was gonna say back when I worked, it was 14,
Yeah, it's 15.
but it was always still 18 to be a ride op.
I want to be a ride op next year. What would your dream ride be to operate?
I don't. Ride operating isn't for me. Like, not my thing. I guess
No,
that's
no, but
because
if
I've been in careers now. My dream ride to operate?
yeah,
Probably Valraven.
really?
Yeah, I guess I'm like I guess I'm the world's biggest supporter of a dive coaster at this point.
Really?
Yeah, until you ride Valraven, I wouldn't say much because yes, they look like one trick ponies. And yes, if you like those really fast inversions like Maverick, then yeah, it's a one trick pony. But for a coaster, thinking about business and general public, a dive coaster is your best investment to have at a park.
And it's B&M's cheapest model, right?
Yeah, like I'm a business person. I've been a store manager for Starbucks for 10 years. Like I know business. I've been on their stockholders calls. Like this is the smartest investment the park can make.
I think so.
You can clean up the park at 16. Like you can work in back when I was, that's what I did. Ecology is what they called it. Now I think it's called park services.
You can actually be admissions associate like me.
Really? They let you take money under the age of 18?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm not 18. I'm 17. How do you think they let people at like Tim Hortons work at like
That's true.
14?
That's true. Actually, I've hired a lot of 16-year-olds at Starbucks too. So I don't know why I made that comment.
Are you that type of manager like that would hire everybody? Like that's easy on the interviews?
No, 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 no. Ask Harrison. I was like, you had to be like really hyper and personable to get hired by me.
Really?
Yeah, I
So
hired a
like
lot of younger people because it just worked for my
did I
store.
get hired by you?
Are you shy?
Well, no, that's why I got hired at Wonderland.
That's true. Then yeah, I probably would hire you.
I wouldn't be able to do any of that Starbucks stuff. You'd have to fire me like in a day.
We don't fire people at Starbucks like ever, or I should say, did because I don't work there anymore.
So you applied for that position at Wonderland, right?
Yeah, but no, they weren't there today. So I even
Yeah.
drove by. There were no cars in the parking lot.
Yeah.
I was like, everything I do right now is pretty much what they're hiring for. So I was like,
I saw that listing. There's no college degree needed, apparently.
anything as long as I can. How old are you, Ryan Roller Coaster? I always forget. Like these people, some of them are like really young. Have a good one.
Probably 15. You can clean up garbage and be like a 40-year-old woman supervisor.
Not anymore.
They must have felt so much disrespect having a 14-year-old boss them around.
You want to know what was really sad?
What?
I remember the person quit right after 2. There was me and this other girl who was like 24 at the time. who were
Yeah.
interviewing for that position, and they took this 16-year-old. Probably because, you know what, I forget what they were paying me, but they probably offered me a lot lower than they typically would have. They probably saw it as like a way to
Yeah,
save
you
money.
want to go with the younger people so you pay them less.
Oh my god, you're 12? I think I might be the oldest one in here.
I'm 17.
I'm 27. I don't look 27 though. I'm weird. I sound like a freaking. I have a baby face, which isn't good for me when I'm looking for like my career jobs. Yeah, I'm the
No one's
same.
ever too old to work for Wonderland.
Unless it's a career like position, like all year round.
Would your position at Wonderland be all year round? Yeah, right?
Yeah, I can't see them not hiring me for that position. Like I'm like perfect for it.
Man, I'm gonna be so upset if you get that. I'll be taking over the channel, guys. Just saying. No, I'm just joking.
I'm like everyone's father in here, especially on the podcast. Yet on what do you call it? Sunday. I was like the freaking father. Oh my god, I'm really hoping that the lift hill and dive goes over Timberwolf and dives in between Timberwolf now, because that looks a lot better than going over Vortex.
Could a clone of Valraven fit in that area or no?
Well, remember Valraven was ours. I love the people commenting like the track looks thicker than dive. Like it's not a 4D coaster. There would be 3 rails.
When does BNM has never produced a 40 coaster anyways? Have
No,
they?
no, and Wonderland isn't going to be the testing ground for a 4D coaster, unfortunately. Do you know the loading time on a 4D coaster? Oh my god. And then the amount of times that it was down, like there were so many problems with in fact that's why the company went out of business, I believe.
Which company?
I forget who was the main manufacturer of the 4D coaster before it switched over to SNS. But whoever
Um,
designed the 4D coaster went bankrupt due to it.
I think it was no, it wouldn't have been. Maybe it was Arrow.
I think maybe it was Arrow.
Want me to look it up?
I'm the father of the Canada's Wonderland community. Oh yeah. Oh my god, so many people like I want to like are going live that I want to like go join. I'm the grandpa of the group. At least if when we all meet, there's gonna be a very like diverse age group, so everyone will have someone to talk to. If it was
Yeah,
just
that'll
me and
be
a bunch
good.
of 12-year-olds, that would be really weird. So at least I have like people like
That would
in my
be so
group.
weird.
I know. Like park security's like, excuse me, sir. Why do you have a bunch of
Where do
12-year-olds
you get these children from?
I've adopted them
And
all.
yeah, I think we need to start our own thing called Canada Coaster Enthusiasts.
Canada coaster enthusiasts. All 30 of us can join. It'll be amazing.
Seriously.
But yeah, for anyone in here, I'm at Wonderland like every day. Usually first thing in the morning, right at 10 a.m. I go walk around for an hour, take pictures, especially when there's construction, and then I leave. So
Do
you'll
you
be able
not go
to.
on any rides?
Not really, no. I'm so bored of them. Most of the time, like especially when I have a job, like I just run in there first thing in the morning, or like later on in the evening if I work. Depends. Aerodynamics, yeah, that's who built it and went
Honestly,
bankrupt.
you'll have some of that work cut out for you over the summer, especially when I go on breaks and stuff.
Remember that whales are lit. Yeah, they're lit until like freaking coaster clouds eats them. I live 5 minutes away from the park. That's why it's so easy for me to just like quickly run in at opening. Sometimes I'll hop on Behemoth because I love that coaster. And it has good views. I remember last year I spent so much time watching that stupid pile of dirt next to Mindbuster, and it means nothing. The amount of time I invested in watching that stupid pile of dirt.
Would you go back there every day to see if it changed?
Yeah. You weren't in CW Mania back last year, but like if there would be a color flag on a tree or a little symbol, I noticed it right away. I was like that annoying. I'm that annoying guy that posts every little change in detail.
Trust me, I was on the forums. I probably saw you, but I didn't know what view.
A marketing and I forget what the title of the position. Basically a marketing position opened up. It's like a marketing. It's basically like Dave's assistant.
Dave's bitch.
Yeah, it's like Dave's assistant that opened up. Don't say that. I'm like applying for that position. Last thing I need is them to hear that. But yeah, basically like assisting Dave is what I would assume. Oh, I want to ride the Swarm so badly.
I can't wait till this coaster opens.
I know. I'm. Oh my god, we have so long.
We have like 6 months.
6 months till they announce it. It's like a year and 6 months until it opens. No, it's like a year and 2 months. Sorry, until it opens. But like, oh, that's what sucks about finding out about these things so early, right?
Exactly.
But what sucks is we were supposed to get this thing in 2016. So imagine where we would be like waiting for our RMC at this point after this coaster.
Exactly that too. Yeah, and or we would already have our RMC or building it.
But see, if I get the position, guys, I would have to cut ties with everything that I do here and pass it on to Matthew.
I would do a good job, guys.
Because I would have to sign a serious NDA. I don't even think I'd be allowed in any of the forums. But there's a good chance I won't get the position. They might look at what I do as like, ew, why would we hire him?
But you would tell me things, right?
No.
I'm just joking.
Risk being sued or fired. For me, it's like risk being sued or worse, fired. When in reality, being sued would be the worst.
But I think if in the event he gets a job, I think I would not me. I think I would put the channel in a good path, just like Brendan was doing.
You would crash and burn. I'm joking.
And then probably like one of the guys from like California's Great America would join with me, partner.
Well, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to create that team. Like, I want to make the podcast more fun.
Just in case you do leave.
I think the two people like who we had on the podcast on Sunday were perfect.
Yeah.
What and I think moving forward, there needs to be no structure. It just needs to be like going like what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
Just talking, like literally. That's what I think we should do from now on. So that way, it's just more fun and it's just more like energy instead of like, so what's your favorite ride? Like it being so programmed.
For sure.
Like and we just answer people's questions. Basically, that's it.
I think honestly, I think the position that you applied for, Brendan, I think it's pretty much a fancier word for saying social media assistant. That's what I think it is.
That's what it sounds like. Someone that just goes around taking pictures, making videos, and posting them.
Yeah, I don't think you find anything out. I think new rides are stay between executives only. It would just be
for sure. That's why whenever you see an employee going, "Oh, I know it's coming," it's never true. Like I think it's like
exactly.
Maybe like 5 people at the park know, and they're all like people that would not open their mouth.
Exactly, and so it's probably not that position, right? So
although information definitely gets leaked, right? Because I mean, the whole rumor about us getting Val Raven in 2016 was definitely true. Like that was supposed to be our coaster. All the evidence points towards that. Um, but I think with this coaster, the sources were really wrong. I think this is the first year where I've lost faith in any source, like any source.
Oh, I
And
know.
that's what, yeah, when I told you a week ago that we were no longer gonna like
Use the source, yeah.
use any sources anymore because they were just like it was just so wrong. Like, have a good one. The fact that Skyward's Pot of Land was for lockers and water park expansion, yeah,
No way.
yeah, and I actually like I was like, oh, that makes sense actually, like blah blah blah, yeah, and then just like everything moving forward, like the hotel location's been so wrong. What was the latest thing that was like really? Oh, the hotel's actually not coming anymore. That was the
Yeah,
latest thing. Yeah, that's when I was like, that's when I messaged you and I was like, we're not listening to the source anymore.
yeah. Um, what if the sources are playing with you? No, I've been over this with Brendan before.
No,
Uh,
no, no.
our
Yeah.
source, let's just say our source is like younger than me.
No, not necessarily. There's a couple. I remember there's sources that have been really reliable in the
Yeah.
past, but they obviously know nothing anymore. I think they've like really tightened up on who knows what. I mean, like if sources were right, this would be a wing coaster at this point, and it wouldn't be on Skywriter's plot of land. It would be a Splashworks expansion,
Right.
and the hotel would have been announced already. Like, so I mean, like it's just so many different things. Yeah, the whole second half of this coaster, Thrill Warrior, is just like it's not it's garbage. I'll probably like go in and edit it. I honestly wait, is today Monday? Oh, okay, good. I was like, I'm not ready for the Wednesday podcast.
Yeah, we got to get ready for that. That's not really going to be a podcast. That's probably going to be like, what, a 20,
Yeah, I think
30
we'll
minute.
just yeah, I think we'll just all be on there, just like quickly like insult because I don't have any comedy prepared. I was like gonna write all this comedy, but it's not gonna happen anymore.
You know what they should call a rond? La Claused.
That was terrible.
I know.
This is gonna be like all our jokes on Wednesday. We're all gonna be like thinking we're so funny, but it's
Yeah.
the viewers are gonna be like, crickets, crickets, because none of us are comedians. This is turning out to be a really long.
Thing, yeah.
Yeah, I like this. I like just sitting and talking. We don't need any like planned anything anymore. Yet, yes, Sundays was our best one yet, and that it got good when we like just stopped following. I feel like Wonderland's management is like very mature and very like into their job, so I feel like that's why we're not getting any leaked information anymore. I feel
Yeah, for
like
sure.
it's like the park's running really well right now, like, and you can tell. No new rumors other than I guess the newest one would be a track is starting to ship to Wonderland again, and Whitewater Canyon has some weird activity going on. I was hoping to get my drone up today. Not going to happen because the rain. It looks like it's raining all day tomorrow. Like it says 100% too all day. So probably not going to get the drone up tomorrow either. I'm getting so over this. It's like so warm here and you can't even fly. I take it your home park is Michigan's Adventure then, Corey. Am I right? Especially since you come to Wonderland.
It's almost worth it for people that far to get a Wonderland Seasons Pass.
Well, I mean, even Matt Weeman was saying with the hotel, their whole goal is to get like the what he calls the Buffalonians over here.
Yeah.
Nope. So then it's
Who do you think is going to take over for Watt Wheeman?
Valley Fair. They already have him. You found out just recently, but Matt Wiemann stepped down like 3 months ago.
Yeah. So who's going to take over? Do they have somebody already?
Yeah, he stepped in 3 months ago.
Who is he?
I don't know his name, but he was on the call.
Oh, really?
It's Steven. I do know the park watches some of my posts. I don't think they really have time to watch them all. Yeah, Robert Zimmerman, that's who it is. They don't have time to watch all my posts, but I'm sure they check in here and there to make sure I'm not like flying over the park or, saying anything too stupid. They're always in the forums. That I know for sure too. Like theme park review and all that. They're always there. Although even Theme Park Review Canada's Wonderlands forums died too. I think like it's the end of the forums, like CW Mania, Theme Park Review. I think it's all about like live streams and YouTube channels and all that. Like look at Coaster Studios. He doesn't have a forum. I
Yeah.
just
The
I think
Coast Studios forum.
I think like live streaming is the best way to just connect nowadays.
Yeah, for sure.
It's all social media.
You should uh you should see if we can take over CW Mania.
No, I don't want to. CW Mania is like the B&M of like
God.
Canada's coaster community. It's great, reliable information, great photography, and great reporting when they do it. But like hardly anyone, like it's just not there anymore. It's not unique. It's not like on the game. Like you know what I mean? Like if I stop, and if I stop posting in CW Mania, there's no content whatsoever.
Mhm.
There's three people that run it, and like I said, not their fault. They have really serious jobs. One's like a paramedic, which is like pretty much a hero.
Yeah.
So I'm not bashing them whatsoever. They're great people. I mean, their videos are amazing.
Jeff seems like the paramedic.
No, Nicholas. Again, I shouldn't be getting into that. It's not my business. No one's business. But yeah. I haven't. I don't think I'm gonna have a site. I think I might take my site down. It doesn't get many views. I was thinking about creating a forum, but again, there isn't much need for a forum.
But
I
there's
know we.
what?
I know you wanted to do like kind of like a timeline, right?
A construction post, yeah.
Yeah, like a construction timeline type thing, which would be kind of fun. I know I paid for the site for a year, so I mean we have a year to use it, whatever you want to do with it. I might actually just give you the username and password because I don't go on it, and you can kind of take over creativity on that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think CW Mania, like great, they were great in the past. The two people make great things. I honestly think those two should kind of just move on to their own thing. Like I think CW Mania is done. I don't even like the name CW Mania. Like,
They could have
um,
named it so many better things.
yeah, I just think I think you need a lot more youth involved because youth are going to be at the park more often. Youth are going to be talking about rumors and gossip more often, and like the older people tend to shut down rumors and all that. But rumors kind of keep the coaster community talking and having fun. It's fun to talk about rumors and like even though like these things might not come true or some of them won't come true at all. That's what makes it fun. But a lot of people, especially the older people, are like, no, like stop, that's stupid. Like even in Saving Mania, that one older woman like attacked me for posting the Disney World article.
Yeah.
She was like, why would you post that? And I was just like, because I wanted to. I was like, that's why I don't want to, like, that's why I'm not posting in CW Mania anymore. It's just like, there's too many older people that don't, and some older people are fun. Like, we have a lot of them in here, but some older
Yeah,
people,
for sure.
especially, are just like such buzzkills. And I think what we've created here is so fun. Like the community that we've have kind of moved over to my Instagram and the
Yeah, we've
YouTube
created
lives
a
and all that.
community.
It's just more fun than CW Mania. It's just like I like doing these lives, even though there's no point to that a lot of the time. I fly my drone every day, even though hardly anything changes, because people actually like enjoy it. Even though like sometimes on CW Mania they're like, well, "Why are you posting it? Nothing's changed." I'm just like, oh, "Okay, that's great. I still enjoy it." Yeah, Corey, you, I, and CRST are fun. I think we're the only old people. I don't. It's a comment. It was fake. It was from 2012. Basically, some like major blogger for Disney World, not like working for them, but like kind of like what we do. But he was like a renowned blogger for Disney. Was just saying that they should invest in Canada and Canada's Wonder. They should buy Canada's Wonderland, even though that would never happen. I've wanted to kind of have like a version of CW Mania for the longest time, and that's what I'm trying to do right now is kind of create that like side
Like
community.
a modern version.
Yeah, what I was exactly what Matthew just said. I was talking to him. I said, "How can we take CW Mania and make it more modern?" And that's what we're trying to do. And in fact, it's a lot of you in this group chat, especially CSRT, need to learn your real name because you're very active. A lot of what you guys tell us is helping this too, right? We moved to the FaceTime or the cams on our like podcast because you guys wanted that. We're just trying to make something more modern. Like it doesn't have to be like where you get yelled at for posting something stupid in a forum, like on Theme Park Review, or you get lectured for posting something that doesn't maybe necessarily make sense on CW Mania. Like, you know what I mean? Or people are like fighting with you because you have a different favorite coaster than they do. Like that's the kind of community I'm trying to create. 26 for the win. Anthony, you're 26.
Oh God, there we go.
What?
There we go. We got somebody old in here.
Old? Are you? You just called me really old then, because if 26 is old. Brian. Okay. Oh yes, I do know that. You're on my Instagram. I should have known that. You're Brian Faber, right? Are you Brian Faber? I know I've seen some of your Instagram lives video. I think you like work at like a mechanic shop or something. I'm still older. At least I have some people to talk to when we all get together. So I don't look like some creep talking to like the 12-year-olds. Even though there's nothing wrong with that. We're all into Wonderland.
It's not like we're randomly chatting.
The questions that the 12-year-olds ask me are so different from the questions that like
It's so funny. Like,
adults
you
ask
think
me.
it's gonna be a B&M
Strata?
inverted dive coaster?
Yeah. I get like the strata comments from like the 12-year-olds, which is fine. When I was like anyone who remembers me in CW Mania in the past, I was one of those. Like totally so obsessed with Wonderland that you pretend to work for the park to create excitement. You're like, "Oh, they're going to get a strata coaster," even though like they're not. Oh, okay. So there's a lot of 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds, and 40-year-olds, and 50-year-olds even probably in here. That's good.
50-year-olds? What about 60-year-olds?
We'll work on that. We'll invite Norm in here.
Yeah. Honestly, I think Norm seems like a chill guy. Let's get him on.
They should have built a B&M hashtag CS girl rolling on the floor.
What?
I think he's playing on millennials. Like it should have been called hashtag the coaster. It's so
Yeah.
lit. What was your username again? It's Canada's Wonderland fan on Instagram. I literally post every day. Even if it's like today raining, like there'll be like some sort of post. And I like to talk about like anything that's possible just to generate excitement. I get it. Like everything I talk about isn't going to happen and some of it's not going to happen at all. But it's just nice to talk about it instead of being shut down by like other people. Oh, on CW Mania. Oh, it was Cedar Fair. Cedar Fair, I think. Yeah. On Theme Park Review, it's Cedar Fair '01, and on CW Mania, it's Cedar Fair. I used to post like the most often. Like
Yeah,
usually
I
when
want to go
there's
back. I want to
construction.
go back into them and see what kinds of
Yeah.
stuff you posted.
And I would be like, I remember when Leviathan was being built, I like refused to believe it was a Giga. I was like, no, it's gonna be something better.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Age is doing me wonders. It's I needed to age. I was definitely that spoiled coaster enthusiast that was like, no, we're getting Top Thrill Dragster. Hashtag yes. Oh my god, you're right. It is lagging badly now. The screen. I have the best internet you can get from Rogers too. Like literally, I pay $140 a month for the internet. So I am getting a new laptop in a couple days. It should be here in a couple days. So it might be the laptop. It's an old laptop. I got a new laptop for this stuff. Um, yes, I made like I don't post in CW Mania, so if it's about Winterfest, I didn't post in the actual website. I think that forum's completely dead now. Not to insult them, it's gone too long without any activity. It's just dead.
Yeah, I don't think anybody posted it. Let me check the last time somebody posted.
You know exactly what I'm talking about when I say spoiled coaster fan. The little brat that's like, I know what's coming because my dad works for the park, even though they don't.
Yeah.
Just to get the attention. That was me. I'm not going to deny it. Like when I was a 14-year-old kid, that was me. Like I know it's coming next year, even though you don't. I think Canada's Wonderland's Winterfest is going to get a lot more money invested into it than you're seeing in other parks. And that's because A, we have a lot of 8 million people that live around the park that they have access to. B, they're building all these buildings for Winterfest that you didn't see the other parks doing. Yep, I was that. Yeah, I was that too. No shame, right? At least we learned and we grew up. My laptop right now, oh god, it's like 4 years old, so I don't know. It's like a Sony Viola. I don't know what model it is, but I'm bad with computers, so I've just had the worst luck with this laptop. So I just bought a Dell XPS 15, fully like loaded, because I'm gonna continue doing YouTube videos. So I wanted a new laptop, and I just bought a camera, and I'm hitting all the Cedar Fair parks this summer. So I was like, I need a laptop and for just the photography and videos and all that.
You got the XPS, right?
Yeah, the XPS 15.
Yeah. It's gonna do you well. It's a
Better. It was
beautiful
so
computer,
expensive.
right?
It was more than a MacBook.
I know. It's a beautiful computer, right?
Yeah, I got the touch screen too, though. That's why I think
Um,
because I think it's like $600 less without touch screen. I was gonna buy a MacBook, but MacBooks are good for a lot of things, but not good for a lot of things too. That was what
I'm buying a MacBook for college.
that's what it's good for. Especially if you're doing anything like artsy. Like for technically a MacBook would have been perfect for what I'm doing, but you know I wanted a good graphics too, right?
Yeah, gaming.
Yeah, so I got my XPS upgraded too, so it could handle everything.
And CW Mania forums are so unorganized.
Disorganized, right?
It's disorganized. Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry.
this is like recent topics, but they're not like recent.
Here, like, what is this? Uh, latest news. Hold on.
I
Oh,
don't
okay.
think Haunted
This is
crap.
fairly new. What?
Someone was just saying Haunt was crap. I disagree. I don't think Haunt was crap. I think Wonderland is too busy to know how to handle Haunt. I mean, that park gets locked down because it gets so busy on some Halloween nights.
Oh, really? They actually stop
Yeah,
people?
they have to like stop letting people in. Last year they had to open up. They had all the front gates open. They had to open up season pass processing area to let people into the park. It was so busy that one night when I went. It's insane. I think it's just, how do you run haunted houses with that many people in the park? You can't. So I think they're over their heads, but they're not. Like, they handle it really well. Nothing happened this year, I don't think, in terms of like violence, like severe violence. So I think there isn't anything they can do really to make it better with that many people. In fact, they may eventually. Well, no, I don't think they'll ever move away from it because that's what gives. But
Move away from what? Haunt?
haunted houses, no, the haunt makes so much money.
Wait a second. Do the actors scare you if you're an employee there?
No, I don't think so. Maybe by accident, but
Some of the costumes that they wear are so like damn complicated how they work. Like some they have like such big heads and stuff.
yeah,
Looks
nothing
like
will ever compare to Universal. I love Fear. Sorry. Oh my God, what's it called?
Halloween Horror Nights.
Halloween Horror Nights. Oh my God, Enchants is my favorite icon.
Did you go to the Purge?
No, I didn't go to the. This year was the first year I didn't go because I was like just got engaged, so I
Really?
was trying to save up for like the trip and all that.
Oh, you're engaged?
Not anymore.
Oh, wow.
Went to Points first time last year. The haunt was so good. Everyone I know loves Cedar Point's haunt, but I think I didn't like it. My friends who aren't as into theme parks as I am, but still are into theme parks, if that makes sense. Like,
They
we
know about
travel every
B&M.
year.
They know about B&M. They're okay.
Yeah, they know about manufacturers and stuff like that, but they're not as into it as I am. They love how Halloween haunt at or Halloween weekends at Cedar Point, but I don't. Yeah, CW Mania is like, we were, remember like a month ago when I posted that I had some exciting news and blah blah
Yeah.
blah. I can't wait to. There was a potential that we were gonna like work together on some stuff and all that, and I just think it didn't happen. And I'm kind of glad. I think I want to keep moving forward on my own little thing.
Yeah, and you were telling me there were some things that you couldn't do. Tell me.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you because they wanted me to keep it a secret, and I was just like, why? I don't know. I think there was. I just think it was weird. I
No,
think
I'll tell
I
you
think
why
I'm
they
just gonna
want
keep.
the secret so that you wouldn't go start telling everybody you're working with them when you're really not going to.
Yeah, I don't know why they were like. Yeah, I don't think they ill intentions and all that, but I think with them, they are so close to the park that they have to abide every little tiny rule, and they can't even talk about rumors. I think it's good to be a mix, kind of like media, right? Everything you say isn't going to be true.
Would we be considered media now? I guess so, eh?
Yeah, I could submit like a request to go to like their media events. They can deny it, but I mean, with the amount of followers and views that we get, it's more than CW Mania, and if they're media, I mean, I can't see us not getting a media card.
So do you think we should apply for one?
You don't apply for it. You just ask. Like, you send an email when they do a media event, being like, "Hey, can I like come?"
Who do you talk to about that, Dave, eh?
No, they have like a media request form on their website.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, I liked Blackout, but I can see why you would think it's the worst maze. Like, there was nothing to it, but I thought it was scary, especially that like the scene where it felt like you were crawling out of your like womb again. But I'm like I have anxiety, so I actually get scared at these types of events, even though
Yeah,
I know
me
they're not
too.
real.
I don't ever go to haunt. I went once and I chickened out.
Yeah, I so I actually get scared. Like people film me when I go with my friends. But
Really?
you're right, it is way too busy. So I always go the first night, but Wonderland did so well this year at advertising it. The first night of Haunt this year was so busy. It was like an hour and a half to get into Blackout this year on the first night.
Behemoth and Leviathan must be like so empty.
Does anyone here remember Magic Hill Tree Farm up near Aurora, Newmarket? And they used to do a Halloween event every year. Only us older people would remember because they've been out of business for a while now. Does anyone here remember Magic Hill Tree Farm's Halloween event, like the barn? Because if so, I had a really bad experience there where I ran into a wall full of nails and got impaled.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they chased you with like chainsaws down like pretty much in every house at that event, and it was so scary. Like they
I
had
know.
like a forest one where like they put mattresses on the ground in some parts of the forest, so it felt like you were like sinking in like sand. Like they did it
Uh,
so well.
some of one of my friends that I know, one of them actually runs. I have two friends that run haunted houses. One is in Scarborough, and they have a whole website and they have a whole story behind it and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole weekend event. They pay
Yeah.
people to pay like they take up like there's these guys and then there's Halloween Haunt. So these guys actually they're privately owned. They hire their own people. You know what I mean? And it's apparently it's great and it's better than Haunt. Um, but
Wow.
uh, there's also the I'm saying Haunt is pretty good. Haunt is amazing,
No,
but
I wouldn't say. I'd say no one can compete with Wonderland on any level just because they have the coasters and rides open and stuff like
yeah,
that. But I see what you mean by the haunted house is probably better.
yeah. And have you ever heard of Thornhill Woods Haunted House?
No.
Okay. Well, there's this kid. I think he's like my age. He runs this whole thing out of his house um, at Halloween, and he makes cash. He makes cash. He probably makes what I would make at Wonderland that whole season that night.
That's strange because haunted Halloween decorations are really expensive. I wanted to start a business where I like decorated people's head back when I was like younger, and you think you can make money. Like Halloween decorations are like thousands of dollars for like animatronics and stuff like that.
And this guy gets custom animatronics too.
I want to do a meetup on. Well, if any of you are at the park any day, I'm probably there. So just like message me. I'll be there most likely. But I want to organize a real meetup with Dave involved for season pass holders night since I got so many people interested. Again, I'm not trying to sound cocky, but I think like what we've created here is actually bigger than CW Mania at this point. I mean, on any given Instagram post, I get like a minimum of 250 like views and likes and stuff like that. And
And I'm
on
the co-owner of all this.
and the meetup there was I didn't even check it, but when it expired, but when I last checked it, there was 47 people that want to meet up on season pass holders night. So that's a lot. I don't think there's been 47 people at a CW Mania event, but I could be wrong. I never went to one.
Really? They never invited you to one?
No, I like could go, but I don't know. I had a bad reputation on CW Mania because I'm that person that like posts a lot of things, and some of the older people didn't like that because it's gossip.
Yeah, of course.
Oh wow,
What?
Corey, read Corey's message.
Corey's message.
I love how this video is just gonna be like this dive ghoster circular.
Yeah, honestly.
I should be like editing it while I'm like talking. I don't know what I'm doing.
We've been almost on here for like 3 hours. Holy shit.
Are you serious?
We gotta be close.
I love hangout. See, when I do a hangout that isn't planned, I just like it so much more because I don't feel like there's no end time. I'm not like forced to talk about anything, which is good.
We must be coming up on 3 hours, if not past. Where do you check that?
I have no idea. You're talking to the wrong person.
Oh no, 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 sorry. We're coming up on 2 hours.
Oh, okay.
I might as well just answer questions.
Yeah.
I haven't done that.
I don't know if I'm gonna save this like live because it's nothing important. I don't know. Maybe I will. I don't know.
Um, Corey wants to know if you want to meet up in the States.
Yeah, for sure. I think I am going to Valley Fair. Maybe I'm
Are you
not,
going to
but
Cedar Point?
I'm going
That's
to Cedar Point for sure.
I might be going with you on that, right?
Yeah.
We'll see.
You can tell Rob's getting desperate for money. Rob Alve,
Rob, who?
LV, or whatever his name is.
Who's that?
The owner of Theme Park Review. I think he's scaring away all his followers. So
He has like representatives from like every park in the world.
yeah. But he like, if you say something stupid on that forum, thank God I've never had a bad experience with him because I post a lot for Canada's Wonderland. So he's actually like sent me thank you messages. But like he tells so many kids off, and like they're kids.
Well,
I'm like, just calm down. They're gonna say stupid things. Like, no need to attack them over it.
I would
Like,
honestly, I'm the type of guy to go off on people. So if he ever said something like that to me, as you can tell from yesterday's like Instagram live, I like to go off on people.
yeah, that girl was so weird. You don't understand. I was actually like defending her, and she like, I think she thought I was like trolling her, and she went crazy.
Really?
Yeah. Do you want to do a meetup at Cedar Point near the beginning of July? Oddly enough, that's usually when I go. Like last year, that's when I went to Cedar Point, the beginning of July for Canada Day, which is weird. I'm in the States for Canada Day.
You want to go to the park tomorrow morning, like early, early?
No, it's gonna be raining.
Oh,
Plus, I sleep in. I go to bed at like 4 a.m. now because I have no life.
I have school tomorrow.
You have school tomorrow?
Yeah, but I stay up till like 3 in the morning, anyways.
Oh my god, how do you do that?
I do it because I can sleep until like 10 because I have a spare first period. You know what I'm most upset about though, now that I'm working at Wonderland,
What?
that I'm gonna miss all the Blue Jays games. I'm telling you, last year, Brendan, I watched all 162 Blue Jays games.
Really?
Yeah, I'm a huge Blue Jays fan. If it's not roller coasters, it's the Blue Jays. I've actually got in trouble from their social media team.
Why?
What?
Why?
Because I was on Instagram posting stupid shit about the blue, like stupid trade rumors, right? It's almost like roller coaster rumors, but I was posting trade rumors, right? And I was tagging the Blue Jays in it. I was like welcoming so and so because I was absolutely positive, and they reached out to me and they were like, "What are you even saying? We didn't acquire anybody. Please stop spreading this false information."
Oh my god, you're supposed to be reading the. I was like waiting for you to read the chat. We missed so many questions.
Oh, sorry. Hold on a second. What else you guys do than roller coasters? Like I said, I do baseball. I like baseball. Save it, miss it early. Okay, I'm going in June or May, I believe. That's what Corey said.
Okay, yeah, we can organize something, to be honest, because I'm going whenever.
He said somebody's a prick. I don't know who's calling a prick.
Rob Elvey.
Okay. Do you want to meet up at Cedar Point at the beginning of July? Throw Warrior said that. CSRT Forever said he blocked me on Facebook a year ago.
Who did?
One of that guy you were just talking about, theme park.
Oh, yeah.
I was in Canada's Wonderland. Sorry, I was. Throw Warrior said I was somewhere on Canada Day 2 years ago. That's it. Oh,
If you were at Cedar Point on Canada Day last year, I was there too.
hold on a second. Anthony Sajol said, "LOL, don't worry. Watch the highlights for the Blue Jays after." Oh, yeah, we'll do. I should do that.
How do I change the track segment?
This is just like turned into like a chill podcast.
Right? I love it. I just want to do it from now on.
I'm literally just sitting in my bed with my lights off and just chilling on my phone and talking. This is like some behind the. This is like Matthew behind the scenes. Like this is us behind the scenes. Like no podcast or anything. Not going by a script, which we never usually go by. Not going off based off a plan.
No, we used to go off of scripts and plans.
How'd that thumbnail work out yesterday? You liked it, eh?
I loved it, yeah. Oh no, what did I do?
What? What? What did you do?
I deleted it by accident.
Huh. Do you know how to put the optional catwalk on? You know that. You know how to do that, right?
Yeah. That looks a little better.
Do you think there's any like coaster enthusiasts in like Montreal for like La Ronde?
Anthony, if you want to, I'm not going to Cedar Point with anyone. Maybe we should message you. Well, I'm going with maybe Thing, but I'm going more than once. Like I buy a pot and pass. If you want to go, we can go. I literally have no friends that like coasters anymore. Sad life.
But I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to go. Work has to like. What happens if I like tell my supervisor like I'm going to one of your parks and having fun?
Yeah, it's true. Booking time off at Wonderland can get difficult.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. I don't know how to make a splashdown in this game. Yeah, maybe for any of us who can go, we can organize a small Cedar Point trip. Makes it cheaper too, right?
Yeah. Brendan.
Yeah.
Are there any good amusement parks you know of in like the Nevada area?
Nevada. To be honest, there's so many theme parks in America that I haven't even been to.
I don't even think there's any in Nevada.
Can we talk about entrances to the park? Sure. I'll be pissed if they do the front gate. Yeah, I'm totally down to do like a small little Cedar Point getaway. Even if it ends up being like a bunch of people that want to go, it just means separate hotel rooms. But totally down to do a group outing. Makes it so much more fun and cheap. Yeah, that's not happening. Y'all can go to La Ronde together.
Anyone want to do a La Ronde trip instead of a Cedar Point trip? I'm all hand. I can do that. I'm just joking.
My dad's side of the family lives in Montreal, and I still haven't been.
You should go. Like, just get the experience.
I've never been to Fantasy Fair.
Oh, I've
Quebecers, I mean.
seen that.
My
So
as since my family's French Canadian, I can agree they are mean. I remember my aunt used to threaten us when we were like 10 and 12 that she'd force us to sleep in a tent in winter if we misbehaved. And it used to
like,
scare us so much.
why is there so much hate around LeBron?
It's a trash. I think all Six Flags parks are pretty trash. Obviously, some are better than others, but when you have a theme park that is known for killing people, it just becomes a problem.
Yeah. Throw Warrior saying if we go to Cedar Point, me and my family are gonna stay in the KOA campsite.
Oh my god, I love those things. That's where I originally. That's what I used to stay at when I originally went to Cedar Point. I mean, different conversation, but like for us older people, having like drinks and the campfire, and you're right, it's so cheap. It's like $60 a night.
Really?
Yeah, but there's nothing beats staying on property.
So
I
you
would
stay in
get
Breakers?
so drunk at the Hotel Breakers on site, and they have the 12 a.m. nights some nights, and nothing beats everyone leaving the park at 10. And then I remember I would ride Valraven nonstop, so drunk between 10 and 12 a.m.
Wouldn't you vomit after?
Um, I think it was the next day because I was really drunk the one night where I rode Valraven. The next day was the day I had the mental breakdown with the dining plan. I remember I sent in a really bad review to like Cedar Point. I was like, your park's food options for the dining plan are trash. I was like such a spoiled little brat last year, like emailing the park like, I am a rich white woman and I'm offended by your park's food options. Like looking back at it, I'm like, oh my god, calm down, Brandon. You could have gone and gotten like just paid for food.
It's so funny.
Oh my god, yo, we drink the same drinks. That's exactly what I drink. What else did I drink a lot of when I was there?
Are you like a Bud Light sort of person or no?
No, I like my ciders. Like Angry Orchard's like my favorite.
You want to know what I like?
What?
I like myself some Jack Daniels. I like I like the hard stuff, not gonna lie. Uh,
Everyone I know likes Jack Daniels and like Coke.
rum and Coke. That's also pretty good. I also like tequila aged.
Oh, the bar, the swim up bar. I went to that, and some angry American like tried to like beat me and my best friend's fiance, like straight couple, thought like him and I were dating,
Hmm.
and like tried to beat us up. And he was like, I have a wife. Worst experience ever, but I did love the swim up bar. I remember I sent in an email about that too because like my cash kept getting so wet, and I was just like, "You guys need those bracelets at this point, like those like you hook your credit card up."
Mm. Do you go to? I have a question for you off topic. Do you go to Pride every year? Yeah, yeah.
No, I don't. I hate those events.
Why?
It's just not me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Uh, I had my champagne birthday on February 15th from Throw Warrior.
What's a champagne birthday?
When your year's like it's the same day of the same year of the same month. So if it's 27, mine was last year 2017, 17th day, and wouldn't have been the 17th month, but yeah, that's you sort of get the point.
That's something you millennials came up with, isn't it?
No, it's been around for a long time.
Really?
Yeah. The thumbnail for this live stream is literally your
Gonna be
your,
like,
your trains at the station in the station.
oh my god, I should make a thumbnail. Like, if you survived this broadcast, we all fell asleep together.
Yeah, honestly, how many people do we got in here?
Probably like 5.
No, we got 10 people in here.
Are you serious?
Ooh.
No, I said, are you serious? Not Siri. God damn it, Siri. Hold on 1 sec. I'm leaving chat to go look at that video the guy sent me. Oh, Timberkits posted something too.
What'd they post?
Actually, a photo update. My wall is angry at what you said in the stream. Oh no, Ryan Roller Coaster has like a whole like memorial for Leviathan.
What?
Oh no, it's trashing it. Oh, there's a lot of messages. I'm strapped. Will it work? Who needs a Mavic when you have this? Someone bought like a $5 drone and put a GoPro on it.
No way, that's so funny.
It's not gonna work.
I know, it's gonna be too heavy. It's gonna lose signal too.
Yeah. Oh my god. My first drone was like a $150 drone, and it crashed because those things don't fly like the DJIs where it like auto flies pretty much, and you just have to like hit up, down, sideways.
Yeah.
You gotta like keep those things in the air, those off-brand ones.
Yeah, always they fall right out of the fucking sky. Hey, Brendan,
Yeah.
will I be able to have access to the Instagram page? Because I find it easier just in case like I want to post something with your permission, obviously.
I don't know how I feel about that yet.
Okay.
I like being the only one to post on the Instagram.
Okay.
Otherwise, it just gets way too confusing. And obviously, I have some private messages too between like some people.
Oh yeah. True. I see. Okay.
How do you download a YouTube video?
So go to YouTube to MP4 converter. Go to one of those websites.
Oh, okay.
And then it just tells you to put the link in.
Okay, we have no lives. I have no life either, trust me. I might even just like live stream tomorrow too from now on. I might just live stream all the time. Maybe like you guys can join my next live streams. Are you going to change the title of the stream? Yeah, I don't know. What should I change it to? Obviously, I have done nothing related to that title.
You should just say random chat.
You have to stay on site. Like, especially if like a lot of us are going, it ends up being cheaper. But it's worth it. Like, I mean, it's really expensive to stay on site if you haven't stayed on site before. Like, it's like $200 a night now to stay on site, but nothing beats it. Like being able to like get trashed in your hotel room and then go to the park all night.
How cool would it be if there was like a park like Cedar Point that was open 24 hours a day?
When I went to Disney World, there's a couple nights where you can like stay until like 2 a.m. That was really fun too. Universal for some reason closes really early. I remember that's what I hate about Universal. Have a good one, Brian.
Have you ever seen the overnight challenge at Disney?
I have, and I want to go to it.
Hmm?
Is Breakers only last year? It was like $200 a night that me and my friends paid for. We did go the like Independence Day week though, so that might be why.
No, like somebody did the 24-hour challenge at Disney.
That's impossible.
No,
I
it's
mean,
not.
it was
Oh,
probably like allowed by Disney.
no. Like this was like real shit. I'll send the video to you. Like these guys are like pranksters.
You sound like me, Thrill Warrior. It was actually really sad. Cedar Point was really dead when I went, like really dead. Like I mean, it was great for us, but I was like, "Oh, this isn't good for a park to be this dead on like a holiday weekend."
Who do you think has the best park in the chain?
I think Cedar Point coaster-wise, Canada's Wonderland. If you were to add every category up and grade it, food, family, atmosphere, and theming, Canada's Wonderland will win hand down.
Really?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I could be I'm obviously biased, but I think we're the best park in terms of a theme park. Amusement park wise, it's Cedar Point.
So you think we're second to none only but Cedar Point?
If we're grading ourselves on amusement park status, we're going to be the bottom of the list in the
Really?
Cedar Fair. Like not the bottom, but we're going to be like probably like I think there's 12 parks, right?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to be like 10th or 9th, something like that for amusement park. For theme park, theme, um, we're going to be number one. If we're thinking about a multi-day family experience, we're number one, and that's probably why you're seeing a lot of these investments coming.
For sure.
I should know that too, Tyler. I already knew your name too. I don't know why I was calling you Thrill Warrior.
And you know what I find great about this whole thing that we're doing here is that we're actually getting to know people. Like our regulars, we're getting to know them.
Our regulars. Steven.
All I'm gonna say is Jewel, the Jewel of the Jewel, better join the next podcast.
Right?
That guy is officially a legend. We gotta have him on the show sometime. That whole calling thing where people can call in is pretty cool.
Yeah, I think some people wanted to join our call anyway, so.
I think we should start doing that.
Are you there?
Me?
Oh, okay. Sorry, my thing is making weird noises. I've lost interest in CW Mania. Yeah. I stopped posting on CW Mania's Facebook too because there's a lot of like angry people there. Or just like people that just want like weird, just like I don't know, I just find it weird. That's not what I want. That's not what I want either. That's what I want.
Is this RMC Mindbuster?
No. I'm just doing whatever right now. I'm learning the game.
Oh my god, I can only picture you downloading some. If some of the downloaded parks, detailed parks, crash my computer, I can only not crash, like lag my computer. I can only imagine what they would do to yours.
I downloaded a whole Canada's Wonderland earlier,
Yeah, and it
and it was
crashed.
fine. No, it was fine.
Really? Is it the detailed one, like the
Yeah, it's the most detailed one. It just took like 10 minutes to load.
No, no, like was it the one that has just like a little bit of it, like the really detailed Leviathan, or is it like the
No,
one?
there's two. So the detailed Leviathan one I downloaded first, but then I was like, no, I need Vortex.
Yeah, because nothing's in that park. There's barely anything in it.
Yeah. This is not letting me do what I need it to do. Okay. I'm just going to build a basic RMC then. None of this Heartline roll. Actually, you know what? Let's try. Oh, that's what I want. Okay, I suck at this game. Okay, maybe that's what I want.
I'm watching you play Planet Coaster right now. I really want to play, but my computer's on my dad's house.
Yeah, I was going to say, this isn't even like letting me.
You're gonna find with that new computer that you're gonna get, it's gonna be so much better and so much more useful.
What is this game doing to me right now? Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, this was a
Okay.
good computer when it came out, but
What kind of processor did you get with it? The i7, right?
yeah.
My dad has a custom built what is it called? The custom built what's the model of your computer?
XPS 15.
Yeah, he has a custom XPS 15, except his is like the $4,000 model with the Intel Core i9.
Wow.
You can't just buy that computer anywhere. It's specifically for businesses.
I know they kept trying to like get me to just buy the base model, and I was like, no. That in fact, the XPS kind of sucks as a base model computer. Yeah, I'll probably do RMC Mindbuster tomorrow. I was gonna start, but I already used like half the park.
My dad also has like the docking station for it.
Docking station?
Yeah.
What's that?
So my dad is obviously high up in his company, right? So he's on the go a lot, right?
Uh,
So basically what it lets him do is it lets him connect to like all three of his monitors in his office, and it has USB ports on it that he just puts it down on his desk, and it just connects to all of his monitors, and then when he goes he just picks it up off the docking station and takes it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
If you've ever been into like a principal's office, like nowadays they have them.
I don't even know what to do with this coaster at this point. Oh, Matthew, you can help Corey with this question.
Which one is it?
He needs like a good laptop that's cheap. I think he wants to play video games on it.
Oh, that's a really easy one to um to decide. I forgot the name of it. Um, oh yeah, it's called the Dell. It's the Dell Inspiration.
Ah, that's what I remember. That they tried to get me to buy that. They're on
The
sale right now.
the Inspiration.
I think yeah, I think they're on sale right now.
Which one did they
There's
want you to buy? Did they want you to buy the 15 5,000 or the 15 7,000?
I don't remember. The guy was like talking so much nonsense, and I was like, no, I already made up my mind. I know what I want.
Wait, did you tell him you wanted it for gaming?
No.
Okay.
I said YouTube.
Yeah. Is there any more questions? Oh yeah, what model? If you really want to go cheap, tell me what kinds of games you're playing, and then I'll tell you which one to get. They were trying to get you to buy the Inspiration.
Yeah.
That would have been such a mistake. My stepbrother has a gaming laptop from Asus, and it's so out of date now. I just want to run Planet Coaster. Okay, easy enough. Get the Inspiration 15 5,000. It's $1,000,
That's actually not bad for a laptop.
and it's a gaming laptop. It's classified as a gaming laptop. Like my computer, I have like two graphics cards in it, and I run GTA. You know Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
Yeah, I play Grand Theft Auto. I play Planet Coaster. I play CS:GO. I play like heavy games on that. No problem, Corey.
Ah, thank you, Tyler. I just like this game. It's so beautiful and smooth. Like No Limits is beautiful, like smooth, but it's not easy at all for beginners like me. Like this, I can at least make like decent coasters, even though I'm not talented.
Some people, I don't see the point of this, but some people cheat in this game and they just download coasters and put them in their park.
Well, yeah, those are the people that are building parks. That's what I did when I first started playing this game. That's all I did
What?
is like place like already built coasters.
You know what I like to do in No Limits?
What's that?
Operate the coaster. That's so much fun.
Look at me trying to be all like RMC.
We got a Alan Shilkey or whatever his name is.
This coaster is like gonna kill people. Like the G force on this hill right here. I want to ride this. I know, same. Corey, I feel like you and I are the same person. I have no patience for anything complicated. Oh, whoa, what was that?
OMG, I hated No Limits. I gave up after 10 minutes. It's so confusing. I really don't consider No Limits to a game. There's a reason why it is on Steam actually. Sorry. I shouldn't say that. There's no reason why um there's no reason it should be considered a game. It's an engineering tool. That's what I think it is.
I went. No. It can't be an engineering tool because it doesn't tell you anything about like proper G forces and all
Yes,
that.
it
Like,
does.
it's not accurate.
Yes, it's very accurate.
No, because then coaster companies would use it.
I thought they do use it.
No, they don't use it at all. They use their own. Like, do you know how much work goes into the? You should watch the B&M video. Oh my god, I would never ride a coaster if they used no limits.
Oh, it's oh, this guy took CAD. Yeah, he said it exactly. It's like yeah, he's right. Corey's right. It's like AutoCAD. It's exactly what it is. It's an engineering tool. It can be considered an engineering tool.
Uh, I think they use a lot more serious
No, they
programs.
do. They do. They use much more serious programs, but um a lot of parks when they're planning out what they want their roller coaster to look like, that's what they turn to, and that's when they send the design to B&M. They don't just, that's how they build it. They use it and then they send it to like B&M. You know what I'm saying? They're like, make something like this.
No, that's not how the parks. What happens is because there's a whole documentary on it. Um, a park will be like, "This is what we're thinking." They won't have drawings or renderings or anything. They're like, "This is the kind of coaster we want. This is the land you have to work with." And then the coaster company draws up a bunch of renderings,
Yeah.
and then they present the renderings to the park, and then the park picks them, like picks whatever one they want.
Um, but wait a second. What was I
The
gonna say?
park
I don't
doesn't
even
do
remember.
anything.
Oh yeah, so you know how like all those the okay, was that Leviathan teaser trailer made with no limits?
I'm not sure. I know it's made with something more. They like implant like the Google Maps as like a reference for everything, but I don't know
Yeah,
what
so
they
they can
use.
make the park 3D and stuff.
Yeah, this is the most random coaster ever. I'm echoing again.
Are you?
Yeah,
It's not me. Maybe it is me. No, it's not.
now Tyler has me so excited to go watch. Yes, that's what they. So they use No Limits for Storm Chaser, to like the promo video for it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, I think some. You're right. Some parks do use them for like promos.
I wish that I wish I knew what Wonderland used.
Cedar. I think Cedar Fair just has the companies make the renderings.
Like the videos?
Yeah, because Cedar Fair's ones are actually pretty like amazing quality.
Or maybe they come straight from B&M. Who knows?
I think that's what it. Well, I think it's whoever builds the coaster.
That's where the video comes from, right?
Yeah.
They import it into their own. It's like almost like being. It's almost like a real estate agent when you're building the new house. The renderings come from the builder, right?
Yeah. It's kind of included in the price.
Yeah.
I always have trouble with the mouse. Like Planet Coaster has weird like movement of the like screen.
Yeah, they have a weird physics system. Throw Warrior says you still have to watch Celebrity Big Brother.
I know. Is it really good? He said it was really good.
What's the difference between Big Brother and Celebrity Big Brother?
You tell me.
So what is it? Celebrities?
Yeah.
Like who?
The biggest one this season is Omarosa, the girl that like African American that just left the White House in such an ugly way.
Oh, I don't know.
She's like stirring up the pot. And then
Pretty.
Ross Matthews is on there, but you probably wouldn't know who he is.
Who?
Ross Matthews.
No.
You'd have to be gay to really know him.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking. Is it the guy that does like all the Grammy Award shows?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I know exactly who you're talking about. My mom really likes him for some reason.
He's close to all the Real Housewives people. That might be why. Brandy from Real Housewives is on there as well, but you probably don't know who she is.
Who?
Brandy.
No.
The really uber gay guy from Omarosa and Ross Matthews are probably the best people on the show right now. Okay, I just want to end this because this is already looking pretty sick. It's not smooth though. I'm so concentrated. You guys can see my face right now. Probably looks so stupid. my god, there's gonna be no brakes.
Dangerous much.
No brakes. Okay, let's ride this no brake coaster.
Oh, I can't wait to see this.
Hey, a drag queen won Australia. That's true. What's her name again? Courtney Act. I don't know what's going on here. Oh my god. It's so rough. Oh yeah, I remember that as she came in, like the dress completely fell off. And then it fell off again, didn't it? Do they have any cool flat rides in here? Oh my god, it's Jet Scream!
Where? Oh shit, it is.
They didn't have this in here before. Oh my god, it's got such intense music. It's really struggling. It's like really, really struggling. I was gonna say, they didn't make it over. What else do they have in here? This is all new. Oh my god, there's slow train here. This is what I want everyone to get. This would be so fun.
Oh, that would be so cool. That looks like Skyhawk a little bit.
But so much better.
Yeah.
This would fit in like the Skyhawk and Windseeker area. That it could be like a little air area. I love Windseeker, so I do. But I know a lot of people don't.
I like Windseeker.
I love, for me, it's gorgeous. It looks good. 300 feet in the air is insane. And it's just like, it's scary yet calm. So it's like perfect. Am I echoing, guys?
No.
This is my dream ride, though. This is my favorite ride at Cedar Point. I am echoing.
Are you?
Yeah, I think it's you again because it can't be me.
I'm sure it's you. Like, there's.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh,
All right, I think I'm gonna head off.
all right. I'll
Have
probably
a
head
good,
off soon too.
have a good night.
Yeah, you too. Am I echoing now? No, I'm not. So it is him. Damn, I actually want to build a park in this thing eventually. I know I downloaded some from online that were really cool. What you can do with this is amazing. It sucks that I suck at this game. Other people build such beautiful things. I've never been stuck on Skyhawk. Oh, so much louder now that he's gone. Steve. I'm so excited to ride Steve. This is making me want to wing coaster even more. I'll build Steve. Oh my god, it's got no theming though. That's weird. It won't place. How do you raise it? And now we shall ride Steve. In the air. Yeah, I think the wing coaster or a flying coaster or invert will be our next front gate coaster to replace time warp and flight deck. Oh, I think it's starting to lag. Can't wait for my new laptop. Steve, we're here to ride you. Ow. Oh my god. Oh, it's lagging so hard, I think. Probably because of all the support. Oh, the game is about to crash. Yay! We just rode Steve. Alright, I think I'm gonna head off so I can watch Big Brother finally. Have a good one, guys.